Good evening. I'm glad to see such a nice-sized crowd here this evening. Let me just remind you, those of you who didn't hear, Dorothy Eck is wanting to have you sign a volunteer list to contact other Democrats for getting out the vote. So please try to get on that list if you can this evening while you're here. It falls to me to speak for you in welcoming to our evening event here Governor and Nancy Schweitzer. We were very honored to have them with us. We know the governor always travels with a lot of spirit, a lot of energy, and that's what we're needing in this area. This run-up to the election takes a lot of energy, and those of us who've been through it know that all the encouragement we can get is really welcome, and the governor gives a good dose of that. Further, I would say that the governor, by reputation, is hard to keep up with. In fact, I don't think it's possible to get one step ahead of him, even though I've tried at times. But I would say to you that in shadowing him unintentionally this past week at events around the state, that in fact I've gained a whole new respect for how hard he works for the state of Montana. So Governor, thanks for your leadership. We very much welcome you to Bozeman. Welcomes Governor Brian Schweitzer.
We're not going backwards. You know, about 6 years ago, Montana turned direction, and we started electing Democrats. And the results are in. 48 states are financially upside down. 2 have money in the bank. Montana has $355,464,712.16. But who's counting and keeping track? We've been hearing this discussion about budget deficit. No budget deficit. The legislative bean counters, they say, well, we've done the math here, and we know that in the last legislative biennium, that the entire budget was $3.6 billion. That's $1.8 billion a year, plus or minus a couple of shekels. Okay. Now they're saying that we're forecasting over the next 2 years that we're going to take in about 3.56. So what they're saying is that we're going to have about $40 million less comes in over the next couple of years than it cost us to run government over the last couple of years. So that's $40 million down and $350 million up. I think we're still in pretty good shape. And I can tell you who you can thank. You can thank your Democratic legislators. They were the ones who held the line. They are the ones who got this economy moving. And we didn't get any help from Republicans. I tell you, in 2005 when we proposed the renewable portfolio standard, Montana still was not producing 1 megawatt of electricity with wind. And today it's 377 megawatts. We're growing at the fastest rate in the country. More than $1 billion already invested, another $1 billion over the next year and a half in wind energy in Montana, and we didn't get any Republicans to support us in that one. It took all Democrats. I wonder if they'd like that vote back. I bet they would. Now, you're going to hear all kinds of crazy stuff on the doors that these Republicans are spreading. For example, this guy Tom Burnett. What was his last job? Doesn't he peddle rooms for Motel 6? What is his job? Was that a different one? Keep the light on? Isn't that the same guy? Is that a different guy? He's different. We know he's a different guy. Well, look. There's a couple of other things you need to know about, and you need to talk to folks on the doors, talk to your family members, and tell them this, that the Republicans have proposed, the bills in the hopper, they have proposed to take money out of fish, wildlife, and parks. Now this isn't anything to do with tax money. It didn't arrive there by any taxes. It arrived there by people who buy fishing and hunting licenses. They want to rob that money and dump it in the general fund so that they can give tax breaks, more tax breaks to out-of-state oil companies. And I'm here to tell you right now that I need Democratic legislators. I need a majority in the House and the Senate so we can stop them from stealing from Montanans and handing it to out-of-staters. That's why we're here, and that's why it's important. Now,